Hey, Danny K comes to you from Danny K Gym Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from a couple of my clients, members. I get it all the time whenever I do a meal plan. You know, a lot of times people are like, well, what about my alcohol? Can I have my alcohol? The key is moderation. I don't drink. Everyone knows that I don't drink. So, you know, first and foremost, I'm going to say, well, that's one thing that you definitely want to avoid, right? Because alcohol, one, is a depressant. It slows your metabolism down. It releases estrogen into the bloodstream. Male or female, it will release estrogen. That's why it's, you know, some of the men have like that beer gut. It's, you know, and it, you know, blocks muscle growth. You know, so there's a lot of bad things that it does because it's alcohol. Whether it's red wine, everybody tries to justify their wine intake, their alcohol intake by saying, well, I drink wine, red wine, and that's supposed to be good for you. That's just as good as walking on the treadmill. That's what the doctors say. Well, the effect that the red wine has, that might be true. However, it's extra, like, empty calories. It promotes estrogen. It demotes muscle growth. I mean, so there's all kinds of negative things. Whereas if you just walk on the treadmill, if you're battling like effects, and positiveness of, red wine and walking on the treadmill, like walking on the treadmill has less side effects than the red wine. So if you want your red wine, you want your alcohol, just tell me that that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like, don't justify that, oh, well, I'm drinking red wine because it's just as good as walking on the treadmill. I don't want to hear that bullshit, right? I mean, you're drinking red wine because you want to drink red wine, and that's fine, right? I'm not going to, just because I don't drink, I'm not going to tell you not to ever drink, but I will tell you the effects that alcohol has. And so if you're trying to see certain results and fast, in a fast, efficient way, I'm going to tell you that it would be a good idea to like lessen or, kind of just definitely moderate your alcohol. That said, red wine is one of the better choices. Clear alcohols are better choices. So I mean, like I said, I'm not going to tell you to never ever have alcohol ever again, because I mean, many of my friends drink, and that's what they want to do, and that's great. So I will tell you how to work that in. I will tell you the side effects of it, and then you can make your own, choices and decisions. But I'll tell you the side effects of it, and I'll tell you, like the bad things that it does, and then I'll tell you how to kind of moderate it and kind of put it into your meal plan, into your diet. And I put diet in the description or in the title, because I don't like the word diet, but because the first three letters of the word diet is die. So meal plan, nutrition, whatever. So your way of choosing to eat, and hopefully eating healthy and proper, So, yes, I will tell you how it will affect you negatively, but I will also help and share with you, because I know people are going to drink and they want to drink, and that's a release, for them. And so I'm going to help you figure out how to work that in there so that you're, one, aware of the effects, so that maybe you do lessen a little bit and think about, like the empty calories and all the negative things that it could possibly have, and you're making a more smarter choice, whether you're actually going to just go ahead and drink the beer, or you're going to switch to clear alcohols, or you're going to switch to red wine, or maybe you'll have one beer and one red wine. You know what I mean? Like, kind of mix it up and change it up because of the actual facts that you actually have to make better, more smart choices for what you're trying to do, physically and for your results. So other things that I also tell my clients is, if you know ahead of time, that you're going to have a glass of wine with dinner, or, you're going to be going out with the girls, or, it's a dinner, like a wine dinner, kind of thing that you and your, spouse or significant other is having with, two other, another couple or something like that, and you're going to have a glass of wine. So definitely, if you're on a said caloric equation, like for me, 1,400 calories. So if I'm going to have a glass of wine tonight, which again, I don't drink, but I'm just saying. So I eat 1,400 calories a day. If I'm going to have a glass of wine tonight, because I already know that, you know, it's our dinner, you know, it's our wine dinner that we're having with another couple, you know, then I'm going to not eat about 100 calories of carbs, because that's, you know, I want to eat all my protein, but I want to like lessen, because I know I'm going to have about 100 calories in my wine, so I'm going to lessen my calories, about 100 calories in my carbs, so that I can now be eating 1,300 calories for the day and then drink that 100-calorie wine glass. So there's smarter ways of doing it, because I know people aren't going to just stop drinking. It's, you know, it's social things, it's, you know, stress relief, it's, you know, the long hard day at work, you know, they want to have a beer or something like that. But I'm just saying, if you're going to have that, think about the things, the bad side effects that it is. And if you don't really care about that, or if you just want to, you know, you care about that, but you want to lessen it, but you still want to have it, think about the calories and make wiser choices. Don't eat all 1,400 calories and then have a glass of wine on top, because then you're overeating. So calories in, calories out. So it doesn't, your body doesn't know liquid to food, to solid, you know, those kinds of calories. It just knows calories. So if you're going to, if you know ahead of time, plan ahead of time. That's what all of this is about. And then of course, you know, the more you do that and the more you plan, then it just comes like second nature kind of thing. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you and preach to you, don't ever drink, but I will tell you that the less alcohol that you have, if you're trying to get certain results, the less alcohol that you have, the quicker or faster those results come. However, there is ways of making it work, you know, so that you can enjoy life, right? Because that's what it's about, taking a life journey, not, you know, stopping and blocking certain things. So, you know, take 100 calories out to have that take 100 calories of your food out, carbs, not protein, to put in, you know, a glass of wine, or, you know, a beer or two or whatever, you know, so that you can have that, so you can enjoy that, and you're not overeating, overdoing your calories, right? So there is smart ways of doing it. And you know, if you have any other questions about, you know, how to kind of work alcohol or whatever into your, and I'm not saying because you're able to eat 1,400 calories, have 1,400 calories of alcohol. I'm not condoning that at all. You know what I mean? I'm just saying moderation, not deprivation. And I'm just saying, you know, live your life, you know, have fun, but know the smarter choices about how to do it. Red wines, you know, clear alcohols. And if you go the fruitier routes, like, you know, pina coladas and stuff like that, which that's my favorite flavor. I always, on cheat day, get a virgin pina colada. But you know, those have umpteen, there's a lot of damn calories to those as well. So plan it out. If you're going to have a mixed drink, you know, like a pina colada or strawberry daiquiri, you know, think about the calories and then just try and accommodate those in your caloric equation. Carb parts, not your protein. So don't take your protein away just to fit the alcohol in. Take your carb portions away to fit the alcohol in, right? Does that make sense? So I hope that kind of cleared it up a little bit. You know, and you know, again, I'm not ever going to tell you not to have alcohol, but I will help you, show you, you know, how you can work it in, and, you know, kind of be smart about the calories, or smart about the options or choices that you may make, that kind of thing. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them below this video. If you have any other questions, you know, concerning your fitness journey, message me, leave those below as well, and I will get back to you. My cousin just says, yeah, so I'm too busy to watch this one, LOL. Well, watch it later. It's recorded. And busy. You have off today, Rachel. Anyway, so leave your comments below. Let me know how I can help you on your fitness journey, and I will do my best to get back at you. All right, DaniKGymOfWellness.com, Dani K Gym of Wellness on Facebook, and if you're here in Westminster, Maryland, Dani K Gym of Wellness, stop on by. Give me a holla. Stay tuned, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.